If you're not running a red dot on your pistol, you're missing out. The performance advantages are real, and you have hundreds of options to choose from. We narrowed the list down to our absolute favorites, then tested them to see where each one excels. These, my friends, are the best pistol red dots available right now. Just about the time I think optics couldn't get any cooler or more efficient, well, they do. When Infitac dropped the FMP13, it shook things up by cramming real thermal into a pistol-sized package with a skimpy price. Now they've stepped it up with the FML19, the bigger brother in the Fast Mini series that upgrades to a 384x288 sensor and a 19mm lens while keeping the same feather-light footprint. The detection range extends to 1,100 yards while maintaining practical usability up to 165 yards. It sits low enough, keeping the pistol balanced without that front-heavy feel. The aluminum body feels bomb-proof, the buttons are positive, and the touchscreen responds cleanly. The FML19's defining feature is its ultra-compact chassis. Its overall size is about 38mm wide, 50mm long, and 44mm tall, including mounting plate. It mounts to standard RMR footprints, providing a thermal solution for both primary pistol use and secondary rifle configurations where rapid heat identification is essential. They also make mounting plates for other footprints and various Picatinny adapters. Is it a replacement for standard optics? No, but it adds an advantage in a lot of scenarios. Home defense, night patrol, and other scenarios are perfect for a thermal optic. As for the price, well, it's right where I would expect a high-end thermal optic to be. At about $1,000, it's not cheap, but it's a great price for an optic with these features. I never thought we'd wait until 2026 to see an enclosed handgun optic from EOTech, but I guess perfection takes time, right? Coming from such an iconic optics manufacturer, I have no doubt the closed-emitter E-Flex CE is built like a tank. It has shake-awake activation and, my favorite, a built-in rear backup iron sight. The E-Flex CE's improved electronics offer selectable reticle options that include either 3 MOA aiming dot, 42 MOA circle, or the circle dot combination. EOTech used an aggressive texturing on the front that reminds me a little of the Vortex Defender line, and the battery installs on the side via a screw-down cap. I like the battery placement because it makes it super easy to change when needed. They place the control buttons on top of the optic so they're out of the way, but easy to reach for adjustments. It has 5 daylight settings, 1 ultra-bright setting, and 2 night vision settings. The estimated runtime on the CR2032 battery is 25,000 hours. The mounting configuration's compatible with both Leupold Delta Point Pro or Shield RMSC footprints. Maybe most noteworthy is the price. The E-Flex is assembled in the USA and has an MSRP of just under $500, which means it'll probably retail in the $425 to $450 neighborhood. That's a neighborhood a lot of gun owners can afford for what looks like a tough, full-function pistol red dot sight. Vortex is taking its Defender line into the stratosphere with the addition of the Defender CCW Enclosed Solar Micro Red Dot. The Defender CCW Enclosed is a micro-sized red dot with an enclosed emitter and a footprint that allows it to fit on most micro-compact 9mm and subcompact optics-ready handguns. The DTEC technology in the Defender CCW automatically detects light conditions and draws from the sun's rays or the side-mounted battery. This increases battery runtime to 150,000 hours compared to 36,000 hours with auto shutoff on Vortex's flagship lineup. Pair this with a multi-reticle system that lets you choose between a 3 MOA dot, a 32 MOA circle, or a combined 3 MOA dot with 32 MOA circle, and a total of 12 brightness settings for a rugged combination that's ready for nearly any task. The window is very clear with almost no distortion and only a slight blue tint that's not distracting during use. The front of the optic features texturing that Vortex calls the Fast Rack Textured Grip, designed to let you rack the gun off any surface. While the MSRP is $399, the street price is $299, making it competitively priced in the enclosed emitter market. Vortex's lifetime warranty rounds out the package, and based on the company's reputation, it's one that customers can genuinely rely on. While Trijicon wasn't the first to offer an enclosed emitter sight, the company used its time wisely. Paying close attention to the market and also to the market reaction, it carefully engineered the RCR to address issues brought up by other enclosed emitter sites. This absolute anvil of a pistol red dot doubles down on the brand's reputation for durability with an enclosed emitter and a housing that feels as secure as a bank vault. The frame's built from 7075 T6 aluminum and utilizes the same deck height as the RMR. Trijicon wisely took the opportunity to kill another pain point from the RMR, the battery mount. Located on the top with an aluminum cap, shooters no longer have to remove the unit to change the battery. The RCR features manual brightness control with 10 settings, including 3 night vision options and 1 super bright mode. Its reticle is only currently available in red 3.25 MOA. While some companies are exploring other options, Trijicon's holding course with what is proven to work. Trijicon red dots typically have a strong tint, and that's true of the RCR. It's a trade-off I've come to expect with Trijicon's red dots. The RCR is not for everyone because of its price, but it is a top-shelf kit. If you have a need for an extremely durable, no-nonsense red dot that'll probably outlive you, this is the choice. Aimpoint's COA red dot is an innovative sight that has nearly everything we want in a pistol red dot. It's an enclosed emitter sight, which means that the reticle projection is fully sealed and protected from disruption by moisture or debris. Despite being larger than most open emitter sights, the COA's housing has slender sides that aren't too disruptive to the sight picture. The most innovative part of the COA is its footprint, how it attaches to the pistol. The A-cut slide integrated mounting interface mechanically locks the optic in place, stabilizing it in all directions and eliminating movement under recoil. This mechanically locked interface removes the shear forces normally placed on screws in traditional optic mounts. Its 3.5 MOA dot is rated to run for more than 5 years on the included single CR2032 battery. The optic features 4 night vision compatible settings and 8 daylight settings and is submersible to 25 meters. The lens measures a generous 15 by 15 millimeters and the optic's weight is a mere 1.7 ounces. Many factory-installed pistol and COA combinations are planned throughout the year, reinforcing Aimpoint's objective to establish A-cut as the industry standard for optic mounting on pistols and the COA as the new standard for service and defensive pistol red dot sights. The Holosun EPS carries a reflex sight that opens the door for people who carry micro-compact guns to experience the world of enclosed emitter sights. Buyers can choose between the smaller, more precise 2 MOA dot or the larger, faster 6 MOA dot. The EPS carry is also available in the multiple reticle system, which has a 2 MOA dot surrounded by a 32 MOA ring. As with many of Holosun's products, the EPS boasts a whopping 50,000 hour battery life on a single CR1620 battery that's accessible from the side. There are 8 daylight brightness settings and 4 night vision settings. The housing is 7075 T6 aluminum, and the sight weighs a feathery 1 ounce. Large buttons on the left side make adjusting the brightness and other settings both easy and tactile. MRS models also include a small solar panel on the top of the sight that acts as a failsafe in case the battery dies or malfunctions. The most expensive solar version tips the budget at more than $500, and the budget-friendly EPS Carry Red 6 costs a hair under $390. Inspired by SIG's superb M17 mil-spec military optic, the robust Romeo X is perhaps the toughest optic on the consumer market. To ensure consistent performance under the worst conditions, the SIG Romeo X optic features a CNC machined 7075 aluminum housing that stands up to heavy use, a feature shared with the combat-ready Romeo M17. The Romeo X's aspheric front lens is both durable and eliminates optical distortion. The red dot comes with a 2 MOA dot and a 32 MOA circle. By operating the controls, you can toggle between the single dot, circle, and circle dot, which makes this one of the most versatile optics on the market since it lends itself to a variety of shooting applications. There are 15 brightness settings, 12 daylight, and 3 night vision, and the Romeo X utilizes SIG's dark adaptive reticles and coatings that are adapted for use with Gen 3 Plus night vision equipment. Unlike the Romeo M17, though, the Romeo X Pro and compact versions don't use the SIG lock mounting interface designed to fit M17 and commemorative SIG pistols. Instead, the Pro version uses the standardized Delta Point Pro footprint, while the compact version uses the popular RMSC mounting footprint. Both optics are IPX7 waterproof rated and are built to handle heavy punishment without a zero shift or failure. Courting the attention of concealed carry enthusiasts, Osight recently launched a new red dot for pistols called the Osight S. A few optics companies already offer enclosed red dot sights, but Osight's new model is getting much attention not only for its price, but also for the amount of features it offers. And yes, it's rechargeable. The 0.83 by 0.55 inch fully sealed aspherical lens delivers exceptional clarity and minimal tint, making target acquisition natural and quick. The multi-reticle system provides a 2 MOA red dot surrounded by a 32 MOA ring. It allows you to switch the reticle and choose the dot and the ring, the dot only, or the ring only. The biggest news is the integrated 46 mAh rechargeable battery. However, what sets the Osight S apart and makes it a standout is the charging department. The sight comes with a magnetic charging cover featuring a display that reveals the precise battery levels for both the cover and the optic. Osight says it should give you over 22,000 hours of use on the lowest brightness setting. Overall, the Osight S is an excellent addition to the lineup. The enclosed emitter design addresses the common issues of debris and moisture that plague open emitter sights while maintaining a compact form factor suitable for concealed carry. Next on the list, we have the Trijicon RMR HD. This optic is a feature-packed evolution of the RMR Type 2 that blends the RMR's battle-tested ruggedness with the advanced functionality and more generous field of view of Trigicon's SRO. What are those improvements, you ask? Well, there's a top-loading battery. I know a lot of folks have been looking forward to this. You don't have to take the optic off your pistol to change the battery. That's a big deal. Also included in the RMR HD is what Trijicon calls the Index Ridge Alignment Aid. And basically, that's just a line on the top of the optic in case the battery does die, which it shouldn't. The CR2032 is expected to last for 3 years of continuous use on the dot-only setting at brightness level 5. Dot-only setting? Why yes, another improvement to the RMR HD is a multiple reticle system. In addition to the 1 or 3.25 MOA dot, a 55 MOA circle can also be added, giving dot-only or circle dot options. Speaking of settings, the RMR HD has automatic brightness detection. You can also switch to manual, choosing from 9 brightness levels, 3 of which are night vision compatible. When the optic is in automatic detection, it's important to note there's a forward-mounted light sensor. That way, it's picking up the brightness based on what you're facing rather than what's behind you. The RMR HD comes with a hefty price tag of $849, but also has that name to back it up. Steiner brings battle-proven durability and mil-spec ruggedness to pistol red dots with the MPS red dot. Steiner built the optic to duty standards, and it's submersible up to 10 meters. The front lens is deeply recessed and protected by an aggressive hood to protect it from damage. Feel free to rack it off a wall if you so choose. The sight window's completely sealed and nitrogen-filled, protecting the roof-mounted 3.3 MOA emitter from weather and water down to 10 meters. The top-mounted battery compartment ensures quick and easy battery swaps without removing the optic, and a low sight window close to the side. At 2.05 ounces, the MPS is compact and lightweight, offering a robust feature set, including 6-day and 2 night vision brightness levels, user-selectable auto-off, and 13,000 hours of battery life on medium brightness. The True 1X magnification and Steiner quality glass offer an undistorted image for both eyes open operation and complete situational awareness. The MPS is compatible with most optic-ready pistols and baseplate adapters on the market. Up next, we have a closed emitter MRDS built to endure direct impacts and operate in the harshest conditions. The MiPro Lite M-Pro Pro F offers 3 possible reticles, a 3 MOA dot, a 33 MOA circle, or the circle and dot together. 10 brightness settings, including 2 compatible with night vision, are available, and the MPO can be set for automatic brightness adjustment or manual. With auto shutdown, you can squeeze 20,000 hours of battery runtime out of the CR1632 battery, and the optic will shake awake when you pick it back up. The unit meets IP67 standard for water resistance in addition to the standard environmental protection afforded by the enclosed emitter design. This particular optic attaches to a plate that uses the RMR footprint, and other footprints are available. I think the MPO Pro F hits the sweet spot between concealment and field of view. Despite being smaller than most enclosed emitter pistol optics, the MPO Pro F's window is one of the largest ones here. Coming up next, we have the Burris Fastfire C. This micro red dot is built specifically to work aboard micro-compact handguns designed for concealed carry. As a dedicated carry optic, weight was a primary consideration in its design, and the Fastfire C weighs less than an ounce. Powered by a single CR2032 battery, the Fastfire C has a 25,000-hour runtime, allowing owners to carry their optic-equipped guns with confidence, knowing their sight won't wink out anytime soon. A low-profile design ensures that the red dot in the optics window can be co-witnessed with standard height open sights, negating the need for suppressor height sights. An automatic system on board adjusts the dot's brightness to ambient lighting conditions. The Fastfire C is a great entry point into the world of pistol optics and reliable enough for light carry or home defense use.